Aloha everyone, welcome back to my channel, Astrology Dome. My name is Galit, and today we're going to do part 5 of a series of Follow the Lunation. We're following 1 month of a full lunation from a new moon all the way to the next new moon. That means we're following the 8 phases of the moon through the month of Sagittarius. So we started at the new moon in Sagittarius, which took place on November 23. And at that particular phase, we're setting our intentions. And what I'm doing with this series is I'm suggesting keywords for Sagittarius and every other sign have many different keywords. However, different keywords are more appropriate for different phases of the moon. The moon is traveling through the month, creating 8 different phases. And we're taking that month of Sagittarius when the sun is traveling Sagittarius, and we're following that cycle. Each quarter takes 7 days. If you haven't seen my other videos about this series, I will link them down below in the comments so you can see them. But each quarter is 7 days, taking 7 days, and each half of a quarter takes about 3.5 days. So it's really a quick cycle. And once you follow it one time through the whole cycle, you get such a mind-blowing understanding of the cycle and how it is changing, how the energy keeps changing through the cycle, and different keywords are more appropriate than others for that particular energy. So let's dive into where we are right now. We started with the new moon, and we are right now in the disseminating phase. The moon is in Leo. Disseminating phase is on 12/12/22, good number. And this phase, I want to suggest 2 keywords. It's beliefs and philosophy. Now, we all know that Sagittarius is all about beliefs, right? And creating our philosophy, because it's the natural ruler of the 9th house. However, I did not suggest those words yet, because we needed to go through a process. And let's look at the process. We have set our intentions in the new moon, and this was about the grand vision, because Sagittarius is about creating our grand vision. But we didn't really know what we wanted almost 3 weeks ago, right? It's 2.5 weeks ago. Then on the crescent phase, I suggested 2 words, outspoken and optimistic. And that was on purpose, because when we speak our vision, it comes to life. When we don't practice our vision enough and don't give it enough energy, optimistic energy, the chances that it will come alive are less likely than if we talk about it constantly and we feed it with energy. First quarter phase is always about taking action, and I suggested the adventure and seeking. Those are 2 words that are related to Sagittarius concept, because in the first quarter phase, we are required to take action, and we need to be adventurous, right? We need to take a chance to take that action against what's coming in front of us and keep propelling the vision forward. Then came the gibbous phase, which is all about perfecting the vision that you set in the beginning of the cycle. And gibbous phase is always about the quest, the search, asking questions in order to perfect the vision where you're heading. Then we had a lunation in Gemini, a full moon in Gemini. It was all about freedom from something, because Sagittarius is that idealistic sign, and it wants to be free. So what did you separated from in this lunation? What kind of epiphanies, understanding, realization did you have in this particular full moon? And this was a full moon about information and communication. So what could you see about yourself in the way you communicate to others? What realization did you get from that? Because the way we communicate, and it's not so much what we say, it's how we say. Because how we say is the emotional charge that we have about the concept that we're talking about. So that emotional charge, if we pay attention to it, is telling us something about what we believe about the concept that we're speaking about, right? Let's do that again. The way you say things and how emotionally you're charged or not, what you feel about what you say, will reveal to you what your beliefs are behind the words, behind the communication. And that brings us to the disseminating phase. Whatever you realized here and may have been giving you the ability to be free from something, to be free from a certain mechanism, a certain program that you keep repeating. Maybe suddenly you had an idea, a realization that you're saying some stuff with a lot of charge in a certain department in your life, and maybe you can take a look, a deeper look, and become free from a certain program that you've been running that wasn't so successful. So being the observant on a full moon, when the moon is lighting our planet more and we can see things, is a really good position. Disseminating, especially with the moon in Leo, saying, okay, what do I believe that is enhancing or supporting my creativity, my self-expression, moon in Leo, and what do I believe that is limiting my self-expression and how I show up in the world. And what is my philosophy in life? This is the time when we start speaking and we communicate with others after the realization of the full moon. In the disseminating phase, we are creating more conversations about what we understood about ourselves. And it's the time to share that information. That's why it's called disseminating. We disseminate that information to others. So what were your realizations? What do you talk about right now? What occupies your communication, your mind? What can you see about your philosophy in life? What can you see about your beliefs, your deep beliefs regarding whatever came up for you? This is a great stage, great phase to realize a lot of things about yourself and your belief system. So use it for the best and always enjoy discovering, right? It's this life journey is all about self-discovery. So enjoy this process, because each time we discover another layer, a deeper layer, we are more free to choose something else that may be more successful and more loving and more easy for us. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, like it please, and please subscribe to my channel. That's the way I can grow my channel. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care of yourself and become the best version of yourself today and every day. I will see you next time.